James, do you feel like your team had any bit of a letdown there after it went up 15 late in the second quarter?
I really liked our effort early, built a nice lead, had a nice rhythm defensively especially. We were sloppy offensively a little bit there in the first half. And it was really the end of that second quarter that led to our third quarter. We got sloppy. We didn't close out that quarter efficiently, with the right intensity, the right focus against a Western Conference team that's fighting for their playoff life. We relaxed, and it led over into the third quarter.
You've said the only way this team is going to win is through defense. You've made some strides, but it seems like you regressed a little bit lately. What's going on there as far as guys getting to the rim on you?
I liked our defense in the first half. Dedmon's foul trouble really hurt us there in the third quarter. He's got to learn to play without fouling. We will help him with that. When Dedmon's not on the floor, though, there's enough protection there. It got too easy there in the third quarter. Give them credit. They made shots. They became the aggressors. They got to the rim, and they made shots. Our defense was not ready in the third quarter to compete against that team who's fighting for a playoff life right now.
What went into the decision to start the win tonight over Channing? And besides for the foul trouble, how do you think he fared?
I like it. I thought the defense was productive with him in there. I think it's tough for teams to score against us. Nick can play next to Dwayne. We've seen a lot of minutes, 55 to 60 minutes, I think, throughout the year, and I've liked him so far. So we went with it. We got to help each other offensively in our spacing, but defensively, that group's a very good defensive group. And it showed when he was on the floor to start the game, second quarter, and in the fourth quarter, there at the end. So we'll likely stick with it and get better from there.
Offensively, when Phoenix started to pick up their aggression on the defensive end, what changed as far as protecting the ball, as far as kind of making the right reads that led to the offense struggling a little bit more? I mean, 12 turnovers from the backcourt tonight.
When teams pick up with pressure, you have to react with poise. You have to act with aggression yourself. You got to fight some aggression with aggression. If I'm always on my heels when my opponent becomes the aggressor, that's not going to end well. And I thought we got on our heels a little bit. They picked up their pressure. We were not sharp offensively. We did not set screens to get open. We didn't attack their aggression with our own aggression. I thought in the fourth quarter we picked it up a little bit more. We made a run. But we need to see that for 48 minutes.
James, the third straight game that Tobias has gotten off to a big start and then didn't score in the second half tonight. Nick got off to a good start with 14 and 2 baskets in the second half. What's going on there? Are teams trying to take them away from you?
Partly it's our opponents are doing a good job. Give them credit. Partly it's we had the ball in Vic's hands. We had the ball in Nick's hands. Vic had it rolling for a minute. He was aggressive. We liked him in pick and roll. Pick and roll was our advantage. Tucker's a very good defender, and I thought Tobias played well tonight. Hopefully we can get him more shots, but give that team credit. But Vic played well. The ball was in Vic's hands. We got the ball to Nick, and the issue. I mean, the second half issue was offense, but the biggest thing was our defensive effort in the second half.
Going good? All right, 11:45 tomorrow.